Hello beautiful people, and welcome to Jenga na Wamhoho segment with me, Maggie Wamhoho. And as the title says, I'll tell you on what to do, or rather what you need to know when it comes to building if it's your first time. Yeah, so these are some of the points. Because I'm walking the journey as of now, I'll tell you what it entails. I'll tell you what you need to know. In fact, what they don't tell you when it comes to building. Sawa? So stay tuned as I lay down the points. So, point number one, of course, you got to need a land. And for a land, for us who are not lucky with the inheritance land, we got to buy. Sawa? And before you buy, you need to know what are you looking for. Yeah, there are many like, are there schools around there, hospitals, and what else? Maduka, security, before you buy the land, right? And the best time to go hunting for land, let me tell you, it's when it's raining. On a rainy season is the best time, according to me. Not to maybe you might have another opinion, but according to me, the best time to go searching, or rather looking for land, is when it's raining. Do you know why? That's when you know if the land you are buying, the drainage system, and if the land is flat land. I'll give an instance. We went to Utawala. That day it rained cat and mouse. Hey, guy. So when it rained, we were like, okay, let's wait for it to stop and then we'll leave to go home. Yeah, we had gone to see some lands there, also visiting a friend of ours. And after it rained, let me tell you, maji ilikuwa inatufikia kwa magoti, where there was a bridge to cross to go to the other side. Sijui kunaitwa aje because I was still new there. So venye niliona hivyo, knowing how water, even an inch of water, you should not joke with that. So you can imagine atufikia kwa magoti. We waited for the water to kohoa, but it did not go down. So we happened to sleep at our friends. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying the best time to go hunting for land is on a rainy season, for you to know if it rains when you're there. Is it a flat land? Where does the water go? Ama umejenga kwa, maybe you be so the njia ya maji, you know, water has its way where it passes when it rains. Sawa? So that's a point to note. So and also when buying land, because nowadays kuna cons huku nje, watafuti. Yeah, people are looking for money in every way possible, and I pray you don't fall victim, or rather you don't fall in their hands, because they are very sweet talkers. Yeah, and they make you pass. Yeah. I pray. So you have to do your due diligence when you come to buying land. You got to know how to do searches. You got to know who's selling you the land. You got to know, or you got to have a surveyor. Usikuwa unauzua 80 by 100 upate ni ka 60 by 80, my dear. You got to have those points in mind. Haya, tutoke kwa kununua shamba. What else do you have to do? Of course, because ukikuja kujenga, si lazima kuwe na shamba. Yeah, realistically you have to have a shamba, si ndio? Tutoke kwa shamba. What is the other thing you need to know? Second thing, you got to do your searches. Like, you do a search, you got to have an idea, yeah, of what type of a house do I want, how many bedrooms, muundo ni gani, is it a bungalow or a duplex or a flat roof, or those names out there. Yeah, you do research. YouTube offers us with the information you need. So you search, And then when searching, you get to find the ideas, like I want my kitchen to be an open kitchen or a closed kitchen. I want to have 3 bedrooms. I want to have 2 bedrooms. Yeah, you do the search. Si ati sasa inaenda kujengwa unaanza kusema no, hii mlango ingekuwa hapa. No, I think ningepanda ikiwa hivi. No, I think hapa ingekuwa. You see, to avoid those, because when you say, you tend to say I don't need this door here, I need it here. Also inataka pesa. It requires money for you to kubomoa and kujenga what you want. So to avoid that, or rather to cut cost on that, unafaa kuwe na a plan in mind. Haya, so umefanya searches on which house you want, on what type of house you want. Budget. Wanida? Budget. If I want a 7 million house, na ndo niko nayo, it should be EV. Yeah? Budget. Haya, and by budgeting, lazima ujue material, food, those things. They are very important. Another thing, the third point, architecture. Architecture. Let me emphasize on that. Architecture, akutengeneze plan ya nyumba yenye unataka. Na si wale architecture you know, some people think architecture wanakaanga tu hapo kazi ni kushika laptop, they draft something, they give you. No. You have to work with your architect. Ndo unamwambia, no, I want how many? Let's say 3 bedroom, yeah, house. Unampatia your idea, what you want kwa nyumba. You get? Kama unataka to extension, kama unataka ikue hapa, work with your architect. Since you are paying the architect, what I want to say is, you find people saying, I know a guy of a guy, I know a cheap guy out there, and they do you a plan with 2K only. 2,000, my dear. Yes, they are there. Even me, I can draft you a plan. Sibora ni kuchora chora, yeah? But with a professional, yeah, architect, you get the right thing. You get a plan that gets approved, that you can go and patia your fundi, your contractor, na iendanisho. You know, kwa plan pia there is measurements, yeah? Haya. Alafu, si umepea huyu jamaa wa 2K. Haja kupatia ka video hiyo simulation. You see the ka video. Sijui nitawaambia aje. Professionals, they do you a video of the house. Ndo unaona venye itakaa ya in real sense, in actuality, in whatever. Anakupatia video. You go through the video of your house. Kuna plan, kuna that simulation, yeah, video of your house. You go through the simulation, the video, and you see how your house will actually look like after imemaliziwa. So that's why I'm telling you, you invest in, it's not expensive, yeah. If you need my architect, of which is no a must, andika hapo kwa comment section and I'll link you to him. He's a very good guy, because we had changes after, and he did the changes kwa video na hakutucharge. You get? We walked through the plan, like mpaka tukaona now this is the house we want out there. So you got to pay your architect good, a professional architect. Wamta ndio wamta wako sawa, lakini my dear, utapenda. Haya, tumetoka kwa architect, amekuchorea nyumba, ndio hii. Haya, tuende kwa structural engineer, a very important person when you're building. Why is that? Huyu structural engineer akikuja ndo anakuambianga hii mchanga yako, is it cotton, loam cotton, those cotton soil, you know, with a cotton soil you need excavation ya kutoa hiyo mchanga ikiakako kado, ndo nyumba isikuje kusink. You know, kukiwa na jua inafanya nini? Ina expand, nyumba ina sinko. Kukiwa na baridi you got to have a structural engineer ndo akwambie hii mchanga yako tutahitaji foundation yenye itakaa hivi na hivi, kama inapanda gorofa we need this and this, yeah? A very important guy, na watu wengi they do overlook on that guy, but you need him. Haya, sasa si tumemaliza hapo? Umepatia nini? Si unataka kwanza kujenga, my dear? Hata hii kwanza ungeenda okay, au decide kama unajenga, si ndio? So the other part, a very important part, approvals. When you're about to put a structure, ndio shamba ni yako, hatukatai. But you need approvals from who? City council. For you to lay down your building, you need approvals. So unaenda huko kwa ofisi ya kanjo, unawapatia ndio hii mchoro. Ndio nilikwambia. You need a professional architect. They go, you take your things, your documents. They approve for you to lay down your building, to start your building. Zinastampiwa pa shika, you're good to go. Ama wanakwambia hapa tunaona kama hii kiwanja ni ya serikali. Ama hapa tunaona is a residential area na unataka kujenga rentals. You're not going ahead with that. Ama hapa tunaona juu ya kelele haujengi kanisa, ama haujengi shule, they walk you through that. You get? So you need approvals. From where? Kanjo is not expensive. Sawa? Haya. What else? Usha approviwa ndio structural engineer amekuja, mumeanza mko karibu kuanza mjengo, enda kwa nani? Contractor. Contractor. You need a professional contractor also. Si wale I know guys, unajua ule Jume wa kina Joroge anajekaga, si unajua ni food pelekea yeye atakujengea nani kwanza, ni mcheap. My dear, when they say cheap is expensive, they don't joke. You need a professional contractor. Sawa? Si ulipewa BQ na nani na ni architect akikuchorea pale nini estimations nini akakupatia paka budget quotation. Sawa? Unakuja unapatia architect, unaongea unaona yenyewe. Wacha na Joroge wa kina Kamau. Go to architect. Go to huyo mtu contractor. Sawa? Mwenye atakupandishia hiyo nyumba. You get me? Haya. Coming from contractor, you need a project manager kwa huyo mjogo yako. Yeah? Juu contractor will come with his mafundis. See, it's not for you. See, atuanze yako stress ati who do I know jengazi, who ni nani anakaa fundi huku, ni nani ninajua fundi. My dear, no. Contractor anakujanga na mafundi wake. Sawa? So, kuwa na project manager. Wakazi gani? Simiti zikikuja, nini zikikuja, you don't go fully and trusting at now because I have a professional contractor, let me relax. And akisema leta simiti 100, ndio hiyo chap. Ndio, you give that simiti, yes, because they will ask for that, but you need someone who is following through. Ni sawa, ni simiti 100, ni sawa. Zimeenda. Tukitoka kwa site zimebaki hivi. Kesho tena. Accountability. So, project manager. Haya. Ni ati ogi. Si mnaanza kujenga. Let me tell you on this, hata kama you have BQ, most of the time it doesn't go as planned. Sawa? Sometimes unapata kwa site when they were doing your budget, maybe they forgot water. At first, kwanza, especially when you don't have neighbors around them, obvious there's no water, sindio? There's no steamer, of course, shamba ni mpya, so you have to put in mind you need water, and for that water you buy before uwekewe. So you have to buy, unanunua kedrama hapo kinawekwa maji ya kujenga because mjengo needs water. Manita. Another thing they never tell you. Tumejenga? Yeah, tumejenga. What you do, see, I'm telling you, I'm on the process of I'm on that journey, I'm on that kanjia kakujenga. Did they tell you kuna mafudi ulipwa okay in a day? Kuna wale ni casual laborers wale wanafanyaga unalipwa wanaingia saa 2 up to 5 every day, saa 2 up to 5, saa 2 up to 5. What I would rather do, that's me. I don't know about you. That's me, and it's the simplest and yet efficient way. Do piecework. By piecework, what do I mean? Kama ni foundation, lazima iishe leo na ndio hii pesa yake. You get? Kama ni ukuta, tunapandisha. When you do piecework, kama umepimua, it's 4 courses in a day. Zitake kuisha saa 4 za mchana, zitake kuisha saa 6, as long as you have done a good job. Yeah? Sikuna ule jamaa nimekwambia project manager wakuangalia kunaenda aje ama foreman. As long as they did a good job. Wacha wakimaliza saa 9, let them go. Relax. Wa preempt hiyo ya siku. Kesho wakikuja, they come when they are fresh. You know, building construction job is not easy. It's very hard job, yeah? It requires your muscles. So imagine that guy came at 8, atoke 5. Sindio? That guy is already tired. Like tired. Na kazi yenye wanafanya, like, si unajua, si bora ya siku ihesabike. So hata nikibadilisha course moja leo. You get the point? Haya. The next day when they come, our piecework, already ako relaxed, ako motivated to do a job, another, yani you get, sijui kama mnaelewa hiyo point. They come when they are fresh, tukuchangamkia, at least wame relax, wako sawa. They changamkia another phase. Yeah, those phases you go, they'll do quality job. See that kugonga bora ni piecework. It's cheaper and the work ni quality work. Sawa? Haya, but that's according to me. Haya, ni atogi. Nimemaliza hapa kwa piecework na nini na nini. Haya, building imepanda. It has pandad, of course. Kupandisha building, you know, it's really like pack within a month. In fact, let's say you are building a flat roof, yeah, with one inaitwaje gorofa, one floor. It's easier. Within a month washapandisha. Kupandisha it's easy. Unajua hiyo ni kuitishwa mawe, leta mchanga, leta hii waya, leta ma D12, leta ma D16, leta simiti na kaa hivi. My dear, what they don't tell you and what people should, okay, people like us who are building, people like you who munaingia kwa mjengo, hata kama ni choo, please don't underestimate even that. You see that choo ya nje ya ushago, never underestimate that work, because what they don't tell you out there, kujenga ni jina. There's something called finishing. Mama yao, finishing. No one prepares you for that. Hata most people, they don't mention about finishing. Sini mirago na madirisha. My dear, you see the amount you took kupandisha your structure. You see that your amount ya kupandisha structure times 3 for you to finish the building. Na bado. Kwanza, especially if you want what? Top notch finishing. Si hii ati unapaka marangi unaona strokes za brush, ama unapakiwa rangi sijui ya mabati ama ya oil kwa hao. Top notch finishing. Do when you build, of course you're not planning to build again. You want to ikiisha sasa niku maintain to, you get, you need quality finishing. So they never prepare for you for that. Unakuja unaadua. Kwanza when you call these guys maybe ni wa welding, unataka madirisha, unataka mlango, unataka, my dear, they give you a quotation, unasikia pa pa makofi pa, ni kama umepigwa makofi mpaka unasikia kumhepa. Unaona hapana, this guy is clearing me. Pana inaweza cost aje hiyo pesa yote, hata foundation did I spend that much my dear? Go call the second one, the third one. You faint on the process. Na sasa hiyo, those are drishas. Ujaweka kio, ujaweka frames za mlango, ujaweka milango yenyewe. Kuja kwa mtu anaitwa wa gypsum. Gypsum, they give you a quotation. Ni kama unapigwa mahedi. Ding ding. Unasikia umetoka ile ya frames. Kuja gypsum. Umekuja floor. Kuja floor. Ita wote. Tairo. Hata hujachuzi unataka floor gani saa hiyo. That's why I'm telling you, they never prepare you for finishing. Me fundi, of course this is a fast building. Si ndio, sitapa na migi in the future. Nataka fundi anakuja ananiambia, my dear, brace yourselves for the journey ahead. The finishing journey ahead will not be easy because it's crazy. Kuja rangi. Of course you want the glossy, silky, rangi. Ama wenye unapenda matte. Kuja itishwa ndo moja unaambiwa ni almost 12K, na bring us how many doors? Unaambiwa hapo, my dear, before that house is handed over to you, unakuwa umetoanisha mifuko. But do you know, at finishing stage kuna point unafikanga unashindwa ni gani rahisi, ni kubomoa ama ni kuendelea. Unaangalia nyumba unashindwa, kwani unaenda site unaona kama hakuna kitu inasonga, like there's nothing being done there. Finishing is crazy. Sawa. Haya, nini gino una consider? Okay, turudi pale nyuma. Kuna kitu nimesahau. Ukienda kuchorewa nyumba, have in mind something we call like the TV. Unataka TV yako ikuwe wapi? Switches zikuwe wapi? Si atiwekewe switches kila bahali. Ati nataka nikikaa pale ni charge yake simu hapo. I want when I'm sitting I don't know where, there should be a switch there ya speaker. No, zitakuibia ukuta, hata itakaa smart, ndio. So you have to have in mind where to TV placement. Also the shower, how high or rather how tall, or rather do you want rain showers? They might seem minimal. Yeah, those reasons are overlook, my dear. You have to have that in mind. Yani those small things, you got to have that in mind. Haya, kitu ingine ni gani? Kitu ingine ni the nini? Unajua nowadays the modern houses we have what we call double volume ceilings. Unataka ikuwe aje? The normal, the standard, the double volume, the ile inakuanga hollow. Umeiona? What do you want? Sasa hata hatujafika nje. Sawa? Kuja nje. Kuna kitu inaitwa landscaping. That's another crazy thing, because of course utengeneza hiyo nyumba yako smart hivyo alafu wacha huku nje hivyo. Acha I will not walk ati nime sudden yani boring huku nje alafu ati ndo niingie kwa nyumba. No. Kuna landscaping. Also you need someone for that work. Ama kama wewe umeiva, of course hata kama umeiva huwezi fanya peke yako, si ndio? You cannot do it alone. You need people to help you on landscaping. You got to have in mind, what do I want? Do I need, yeah, of course you need trees. Me, I'm that person of trees because of the windbreaker, the rainbows, you know. And then you find those there's those trees that give out a good smell, like pine. Okay, it's not supposed to be on your farm, you get, but they give you a smell, a good one. When you enter the compound, you feel, oh, I know you get the point, And the cabros, what do you want? Do you want the cabros? Do you want these broken tiles? What do you want? The design, You got to have that in mind, Si ati juu umeenda umechorewa nyumba sasa ni hivyo, no. There is landscaping. Haya, niache ugi. I think I've preempted on the points, eh? Yenye nimesahau, please write down there or the comment section and I'll revisit. Kwanza the part of shambas. The shambas. I'll revisit. And then I'll come with the next video. I think I'll do budget breakdown. That's the BQ. The estimate. Because, let me tell you, you see the house I'm building, I cannot give you an estimate. Sawa? I cannot give you an estimate. Why is that? I'll mislead you. Ama, I'll kill your morale. I might mention and you are like, hey, I can't more. Ama, I mention and you'll be like, hey, where? Asha. My architect did not tell me that. Well, me, I built like that, but it did not cost that like that. No. So, that's why I'm saying I'll come with the BQ, budget quotation of the house, like how to break down, yeah, on the costs, yeah, but not the actual, because hata hatujamaliza. So hata if I mention you, hey, it has costed me 1 million, and you go there nimekwambia hapo kwa finishing part unaanza kuslapiwa na quotations and you're like, we ulindanganya. I hope you get the point. So next I'll come with a video of that breakdown, step by step, yeah, like roughly estimately how much did I spend on the foundation, because it matters on the size, yeah. Maybe you don't want a big house like mine, or rather maybe you don't want a small house like mine, you want a big one. So if I quote my price, it might go Asha, I might mislead you. Sawa? So I'll come with the breakdown slowly by slowly mpaka pahali imefikia. Sawa? So that's it. See, that's it. Ninajua kuna some points I have missed, so write down there kwa comment and then we will revisit. And also remember, I love you all, and also hard work pays. Let me emphasize on this. Hard work pays. Consistency is the game. And by the game I don't mean ile kucheza. No. What you're doing, be consistent with it and it will pay you well. Sawa? Alafu, si prayers they do work. Please do not test God. Wewe mwambie plan zako hivi. These are, in fact, you know, everyone has their bucket list, ndio? Kila kitu anapenda. You write down, be assured, I want a dream house, I want this. Weka kwa bucket list. God anakuwekea huko kwa bucket list yake. So every time anafanya hivi, anachukua anasema, this guy wanted a house. Hata utajua vitu ziki happen. So be consistent with what you do. Have, you know, the hard work, yeah? It pays. And by that, see, I close this session and I'll see you next. Remember, this is Jenga Nawa Muho. Bye.